How do you get a Gigantamax Pokemon in Pokemon Go? Well, first, I'll show you what one looks like. This is a Gigantamax Pokemon on top of a power spot. You're going to want to get as many of these pink little particles as you can. You're going to use those pink particles to teach your Dynamax Pokemon that you got in Dynamax battles new moves. You're also going to use Stardust and Candy to power up that Pokemon as much as you can. I wouldn't use XL Candy, but this is going to be real tough for some players, especially those just starting out. Then you're going to find 25 to 40 of your friends to do these battles. And now you see the problem. How many people can get 25 to 40 people to do these raids? It's ridiculous. All right, so I went to this park to do the Lapras raids. It's well known in the Pokemon Go community for being a good place to play. We were only able to get 15 players this first round. So while we were doing that, a couple other people came in. They joined us for the next one, and we defeated it. This is the problem. This is what it looks like. There's very few particles out there. You can only get 800 particles a day, which means you gotta buy particles. This is my main problem with the Gigantamax events, because they're only on the weekend, and you can really only do 2 free ones a day. Now, how many people is it actually going to take to do this? Unfortunately, there's no answer to this. It depends on what the levels of the Pokemon you use are, if they have the moves, the proper moves, if they have healing moves, who is doing the healing. So 40 is the safe bet. 25, I think a lot of players can defeat it with 25 people. Below that, it gets iffy. It also depends on the Gigantamax Pokemon you're battling. The first 2 minutes was how to get a Gigantamax Pokemon, but I feel like I need to actually show you how to do the battle. Now, the number in the upper right-hand corner, you're going to see that drop as I go. Remember, this battle had 40 players. Each of those players has 3 Pokemon. As the number drops, that means a Pokemon has fainted. I myself had my first Pokemon faint, so I dropped that number. The bar in the middle is the Dynamax bar. Once you reach that, you are Dynamaxing a Pokemon. You can pick which one you want to Dynamax on the right there. When it halts there for a second, just pick which one you want if it's not the one you're currently battling with. I highly suggest putting the healing move on every Pokemon you use. If you look in the middle and the upper part of the screen there, that is the other players you're playing with. That is their Pokemon. Whenever you go into the Dynamax move, look at those bars. See if they're not optimal health. If they aren't, I highly suggest doing that healing move. If everybody's healed, then you can definitely battle. Slower is better in this. Don't try to rush through it. Make sure everybody is healed before you do an attack move. Alright, so here we are. We're down to 81 Pokemon left. My Lapras is almost fainted. We hit the Dynamax bar again. I'm going to switch to my Machamp. Machamp is going to Dynamax again. I'm going to look at the Pokemon in the upper part of that screen first. I see that they need healed, so I'm going to hit Max Spirit. You get 3 Dynamax moves. So you can choose. You don't always have to do the same one. You can mix and match whatever you want to do. Alright, now I'm going to go back to my Lapras. My Lapras is almost done. You see that pink thing that kind of popped up next to my Lapras, and I moved my Lapras over? You want to tap that pink dot that comes up. It's going to max out that meter faster. So you're going to be able to Dynamax faster if enough people do that. Alright, so my last Dynamax of my Machamp. Now you see, now there's only 2 Pokemon. That means somebody in our group has lost all of their Pokemon. They're likely cheering. They can hit a button on their screen that says cheer, and it helps the other players. I also did the healing moves. Again, you don't want to rush through this. You want to make sure everything is healed. I have been a free-to-play Pokemon Go player since 2016, and I really enjoy making videos for new and casual players. I want to thank you for watching.